Yosali mwana ya Zai Toyebani na kati ya Zai Surtout na Lubumbashi Ofanyoso basi kasi eloko nini yokoluka o Mama Ngalula Mama Ngalula Ngalula Mama Ngalula yo
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say hello to welcome to another exciting edition of the program ASHFORD GARLEY Live on this beautiful Thursday night. And this is how we climax the week. A little bit of sukus, and very shortly we're going to bring live to you Quincy T.Y. Jolie out of Morocco, Liberia, as he entertains you tonight. And just like that, folks, we picked up a sponsorship tonight. The program tonight has been sponsored by Mr. Wilbert Yancey. He wants to be Senator of Maryland County. We are going to be telling you some of the things that Senator Yancey would do for Maryland County and Liberia as a whole. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Wilbert Yancey for the sponsorship tonight. Quincy T will soon be live in the studio. So you see, when you do something with a little bit of consistency and give a good presentation, people buy into that and they will pick up you and sponsor your hard work. But just before we bring on Quincy T tonight, I've got to make some type of clarification here tonight for you, the consumers, those who come here and listen to us. Because the only thing you have is your name and reputation. You fought hard to build up your reputation. Somebody can damage it in one day. And some of us who have voice, some of us who have the microphone, will not sit down for people to come and tarnish our reputation. So I think it's okay to come and make some type of clarification. By way of introduction, folks, this is the medicine of the microphone, the voice, the golden voice of Liberia, the brother who doesn't eat iron, but he's definitely stronger than the lion. That's why they call him the giant. That now you know me, Garley. It feels great to be back home, folks. Local Zika, May M.A.A.K., Glenn G, Kevin Precious Howard, Garvin Cooper, Wendy Sylvester, James Blambo. Hey, don't be selfish, man. Share the video, invite a few friends. We are going to have all kinds of fun tonight. We'll have Quincy T, the original, the veteran Quincy T.Y. Jolie is in the building, folks. I'm telling you. Fraser, Alvin Perry, Musa Sharif, Paul and Ben. Oh, man. Folks, let me be clear tonight. This platform does not belong to the opposition. This platform does not belong to the ruling establishment. Nobody gave me a dime to do what I do here on this platform. This was wholly and solely established by me. Just how you get up and go to work, we all get up and go to work, but we have our own bad habits. My bad habit is to buy microphone, buy speakers, buy computers and sit down and entertain folks. That's my buy habit. Your buy habit is to buy shoes, buy knee-brand clothes, and all that good stuff. This nonsense that is going around that ASHFORD GARLEY is working for Benana Ure. Yo, please stop that nonsense. I do not work for Benana Ure. I do not owe any loyalty to Benana Ure. Benana Ure is a friend. I don't work for him. I don't work for the opposition. As a matter of fact, I never met Joseph Yuma boyfriend in my whole life. I do not work for Edison Cummings. So this platform does not belong to the opposition. I don't work for George Weah. You know my stance when it comes to George Weah. I believe George Weah is unfair. George Weah doesn't mean well for the country. I don't work for him. So I just wanted to get that out there. Benana Ure can't pay me for what I do. So the nonsense that is going around that I asked for the giant God to work for Ure has got to stop. Just so you know, you hear from me tonight, okay? And I've said this to people. I said, Mr. Ure must have come a long way. Over 23, 24 years. He does some good things for me. But I have paid Mr. Ure back more than what he did for me. So the nonsense that I went for Ure has got to stop. You know what it means to take up, to ask for leave of absence for a whole month from your job at a very lucrative oil field to go to Liberia? You know what it means to take up $20,000 from your 401k? When I went to Liberia, I didn't ask Benana Ure to buy my plane ticket. That some of you would do. You have to show hand to people. I didn't do that. Go and ask Ure behind my back. If he ever gave me a dime before going to Liberia in 2016 to help me, bring some sense to your radio station, if he ever did that for me, why did you get up and lie on people? Don't do that. Don't. And sometimes in life you have got to be appreciative. Come and need all around the place. Oh, they paying ASHFORD GARLEY $10,000 to work for Ure. And then when these people hear this, they start laughing. When somebody tell you that kind of nonsense, if you know that's not true, don't just laugh. Say that's not true. When you get up and accept the fact, making the people think that true, that you pay me $10,000, I'll be getting $10,000. I'll be sitting out here doing what? Just stop that nonsense, man. It's not good for Liberia. Is that how you're going to build your country, by lying on people? Just the other day, say I'm working for Cummings again. Cummings got money to pay me. Cummings should be thinking about how he can get people to vote for him. So you are hearing from me now. When you want to know something about me, please ask me. Don't listen to lies out there. Nobody is paying me. When I get off the radio station, I go and bust my ass that everybody else can do. What the nonsense about? And when do we start to give people second chances in life? Benana Ure made a lot of money with Lone Star sales. You remember when Benana Ure sold scratch car for $65, 65 US dollars, made a lot of money, became rich. Why you can't retire now? Why you can't allow other young people to get in the same business? This excessive greed has got to stop. Sometimes we wonder whether there's a true opposition. In the day you become an opposition, in the next day you go begging George Weah for favors. This nonsense has got to stop. And sometimes people wonder whether the opposition will hold. Is that how you're going to unseat George Weah? I do not know Funati Kofa from anywhere. My responsibility as a journalist, when I hear something, I ask questions. You know, journalists are very curious. We are so curious to the point sometimes we wonder whether the cheese talk to the milk in the refrigerator. That's how curious we are. So that bad thing when I read in Dado Zewa newspaper and I saw something of Funadi Cooper and called him to interview him, there's something bad there. Funadi Cooper confessed he stole before 20 years ago. He paid his price. He went to jail. He served a time. The people freed the man. The man said, "Let me go back home." So the thing was just been on the man here for a long time now. Yeah, better now you went for child stealer. There were times where child stealer were asking for money to go bring helicopter with guns inside. So when the war crown code come now, and they say you want to go to jail, you want to take a lesser charge. What do you think you will do? So in the case of when I go fight, they say, "My man, you want to accept the plea deal?" He said yes. He accepted the plea deal, served a couple of years in jail. And the man, they said the man can come to America. The man own a home in America. The man comes to America all the time. You don't worry about you. I can't get visa to come to America that other people worry about. You get supermarket, me, I get market back. I get water market. Keep your big platform, I will keep my water market. The one or two people that listen to me will appreciate me. Stop that nonsense. What kind of nonsense is this? They're just spoiling people new all over the damn place. I will stop there. You better stop that nonsense of lying on people's name around here. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce Toyo, Quincy T.Y. Julie, up close, on camera. I mean, I heard that in the background now. You're not small, man.
Namorada.
Namorada. Wow. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Quincy T.Y. Julie tonight as our special guest. Quincy, welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you, Ashford. Thank you. And I'd like to say hi to all the folks out there. Wherever you are, if you're watching, we would like to say welcome. We're going to have a great time tonight.
Okay. And Quincy, just before you pray, I know you're going to pray. Tonight's program has been brought to you by Mr. Wilbert Yancey. Mr. Yancey wants to be Senator of Maryland County. My man, we have a sponsor tonight. So tonight you're not working for free. Somebody is sponsoring this program. And the gentleman, the young man wants to be Senator of Maryland County. Somebody said, I getting dry. They die working that. Hey, I have not eaten right for 3 months. And all I do, walk 1 hour and 30 minutes every day, no alcohol, drink a gallon of water. It's working for me. All be skinny. I beg you. Go ahead, Quincy.
Where are you? So the guy who wants to be Senator of Maryland, what's his name again?
Wilbert Yancey.
Oh, Wilbert Yancey. Actually, his name is Wilbert B. Yancey.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The B for boy.
Uh-huh.
You know when you're from Maryland,
yeah.
That don't kind of need that they can get your boy. Yeah. You might bring you a bowl, let me put you a red there. I want to wish you well, Maryland. Maryland's a nice place.
My man,
that place is well laid out.
And Quincy, the guy has planned for Maryland. He wants to revamp the Martha Todman airfield. He wants to turn it into an international airport with modern airport terminal building. He also wants to upgrade and expand the harbor of Maryland County to host larger cargo vessels. You know, I mean, he has plans.
Everything can just be Monrovia.
I'm telling you, you can't get being Monrovia with everything.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
He also plans to
share with me some of his plans and stuff, so that we need good things for Liberia, so we can promote it.
We got to promote it, man. You know, I mean, for a young man, a businessman that wants to do all of these things for Liberia and especially Maryland County, we have the man plan to establish 2 industrial complexes within Plebo and Calocan.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
I keep telling people this is our time. Nobody will fool you and say the future.
I'm telling you.
You're not really there. You say we future. You inside here already. Yeah. You're inside the future already. So, folks, let us pray wherever you are. If you're in America, please do not close your eye. Keep your eye open. Make sure you get your gun in your hand. For anybody trying nonsense. Our partner, Celestial Firmament, greetings be dynamically charged. That domain a project on the geological fair as it is in your dominion. Grant us a quantity means to masticate continuously. Accelerate us into not to dubious activity, but with meaningful, interminable, and furious deeds. For thine is the dominion, the presence, and the splendor. For perpetuity and perpetuity, let the whole church say amen.
Amen.
Yeah. The mama didn't. The man is smart.
I'll tell you.
I mean, I got a verse more to know.
Yeah, man. You know, I hear for people lie on me, bro. You know, but anyway, I now lay to rest now. Let leave my knee alone. Yeah.
Let them go hustle their own hustle.
I tell you.
I thought doing your own hustle. This is what we grew up in. This is what we do best. Let the brother hustle in your hustle. Go do your own. You know, it's just like the guy who fainted in front of a Floyd's restaurant. The people thought the guy died. Some people say, oh, let the man die. Or some people say, no, the man not died. They let the man. Other they man hungry. Other guys say, man, they make it. Man, think they man die. They man let you get COVID-19. COVID-19 killing the man. One guy say, you let get him water. Now they call one more selling water. Say, oh, my bring $50 water. Now my man open a one. He pinch a guy who won't buy the water for him. He say, hey, you. Hey, something wrong with you. You know how many where I drink there? Yeah? Yeah. If I want drink water, I can go water and see what you see me faint in front of a restaurant, then you say to me, go buy $50 water. They don't bring that nonsense here. I'm already getting bartender. The man walking the bar, he asked the bartender, say, please give me 2p. Bartender gave a man 2p. The man already drunk. He walked outside. The second guy came, entered the bar, said, bartender, give me one more 2p. They gave it to him. The third guy came, bartender, give me one 2p. They gave it to him. He walked outside. When the fourth guy came, the bartender was giving him 2p. He said, no, forget about the 2p, man. He said, what happened? He said, one guy vomited outside there. The man ate all the meat from the vomit. That only the soup remaining. Give me a straw. Let me go suck the soup. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I hope some people are eating. Yeah, they kind of joke when people eating, you go fire. You can remember that joke? The old man was sick to the hospital. She had bad cough. She had how you call the cough? GYC.
GYC.
Yeah, the old man had GYC. So when she coughs, she can pull in one cup because she ain't able to get up from her bed. She weak. She can lay her here one side, get drop it in the cup. Lay her here one side, drop it in the cup. On the weekend, when her husband can, he can take the cup outside, carry the bathroom, and whistle, wash the bucket, the cup, and bring it back. This day, the man grabbed the cup. He was trying to carry outside. He didn't want anybody to see. During that time, the church people were coming inside. So the major put the cup to him off, and he just drank it. You see what you drink? You see what you.
Quincy, you do bad, man.
Oh, you saw the post I put out. The post now because Mama the guys in the time embarrassing also ask for.
Oh, she wants to be big bogo.
That kind of thing that they can be shouting in the car. They want everybody to hear them. Excuse me, excuse me. The driver said, what happened? So what happened now? You can bring the widow then now. People fornicating here.
People what?
Fornicating.
That suffocating you're talking about?
Yeah, suffocating. The whole person just went quiet. I said, hey, God. English, anyway, than I was dialect ought to do so. But those kind of things don't do in public. Like that. They go to ask. Her friend too, she go for job interview. I mean, you see her papers. You know that one, anybody can face paper and go to World Trade Center and face any kind of paper. How she got BSc, she got masters. Oh, sociology, major, and the other one minor. You got one through her papers. You can say, wow, this is good. Madam, Actually, we'll be dealing with students in this organization. We'll be helping students. We'll be helping with the curriculum for schools. Do you have any idea what a compound sentence is?
Here you go.
Tell me, Ashford. Ashford, I get disgraced the whole family.
Compound sentence.
She blushed. She faced her hand, crossed her leg, put her hand on the table. She said, actually, a compound sentence is a sentence with fence and one black gate. For example, you can see on the gate, beware of bad dog. People embarrass in the country. People embarrass in the country. Yeah, my money go. All my money go. Man, you're sorry. Yeah, my money go. Oma coming from Nimba. The women, you know, they say all the Liberian women coming together because the country, the rape business getting serious. People need to, you know, protest. So a group of money go. Woman come. Go on the bus. The Papa Banga coming from Rubio. Woman won't use the restroom.
There you go.
Now, English, you know, woman, so when they want to come from Guinea, they can't let the English work, they're getting harder. She's trying to tell the drawer, I want poo. But she know how to say,
Yeah.
Then you call the driver, say, driver. The driver say, yeah, come on, he say, driver, you want poo. The driver say, who do you want poo? If I want poo, that you the one who's talking. I can't stop the guy and go poo myself. Come and say, hey, driver. The driver say, oh, man, what happened? We should read more. Say, driver, you want poo? The driver say, but my people, you're telling Oma, man, I want to tell him, man. What Oma embarrassing me for? When she went the third time, now, you know, no way the Oma whistling.
Damn it.
She said, driver, then you see now, you not poo. The driver said, who told you that?
Oh, wow.
So, okay, I want the women to say, I deal with 2 more women. One of my men to say, as well.
Yeah. Jogging.
The mess part. Yeah, the mess part on it.
What did he do?
Me, I go on it, man. English half for the mail. But before I go to my man, don't forget again. Okay, they get my man. What's it? What I want on my man. English hard. Let me read. English can get some people hard time. English can get some people hard time. But you see, like I always say, money people ain't worry about English.
No.
Have you heard of saying a money man correctly on his friend? Like he spoke wrong English? Rich people?
No, they ain't got enough for that thing. They ain't got enough.
They don't even cross their mind.
The paycheck and all that good stuff. They ain't got enough.
You got talking about they're talking about doubling their profits.
Oh, yeah.
That poor man can be sitting there trying to ridicule you about a compound sentence. Poor people, all the time. Poor. They're making for school. Papa, you're not believing I score 100. The father said, what? He said, Papa, I said I score 100. Let's celebrate. The father went to Jalo and paid $100 US. Get a man $50 to cool soup. When he bought drinks, they celebrated. The pastor said, bring your card now. Let's see the 100. How you score 100? Which subject? He said, no, Papa, I come back. The pastor said, where you go come back? He said, I get 50 in spelling, 30 in math, 20 in science. The man taking treatment right now, JFK. Now, small beating the beat that one. The pastor, then you go make me credit. Yeah. You know, sometimes enough for mothers, not mothers per se, for people to poke into people's business. The labor a man in a taxi going Pinsay, they were late in the evening. They passed on the Galley Street area. You know, the Jew there on the 18. So they pick up a group of girls line up. Now he said, Mama, what are girls standing on the road for? They waiting for a car. The man embarrassed. You won't say that who go there. So the man said, those women had waiting for their husbands to leave from work to pick them up. Now they draw John inside, put him more inside. Begin. Don't let your man laugh to you. That's also who you down there. You can see you men for money. And somebody can just get pregnant. How the people say, oh, Mama, when the women get pregnant, what can happen to the baby then? The woman say the baby then most of them can tend to test it raw. Nonsense.
Okay. Well, folks, if you're just joining us, this is ASHFORD GARLEY Live, and we have with us tonight the man of the hour, Quincy T. And just so you know that today's program has been brought to you by Mr. Wilbert Yensid for Senator of Maryland County, and some of the things that will be Senator has in store for the people of Maryland County. He wants to establish an agriculture base within the county, precisely in Bottleboro, to produce food and process for local and international consumption. He also wants to establish 3 major institutions, mainly in civil, mechanical engineering, and IT services. Back to Quincy T.
Wow, that's great. And you know, we border Cote d'Ivoire.
That's right.
A lot of good commerce and trade can go on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I attended one church. The pastor got to preaching and he charged his members. He says, some of you people, you want to come to church, but you don't read the Bible. Mm-hmm. It's good to read the Bible after service. It's good to read the Bible when you're less busy. It's good to read, get to know the word of God. It will help you. Let the church say amen. Everybody say amen. He said, now, next Sunday, I will be preaching on lying. Yeah. I will be preaching on lying. The topic of my sermon will be liars. Liars. And to follow this sermon, I want you to read Mark chapter 17. Everybody see people writing it down in the book, in a notebook. You don't can go to church with notebook this time. To take that, please them from the pastor. See people writing in the notebook. Sunday King. Then when the church claimed the pulpit, hallelujah, the whole church, amen. Hallelujah, the whole church, amen. He said, who all read Mark chapter 17? As well, the whole church, including the pastor wife.
Yeah.
The whole church, including pastor wife. Mm-hmm. Everybody put their hand. Say, yeah, pastor already. Pastor said now that you're the one coming to preach on. Liars. Mike does not have 17 chapter. Mike get only 16 chapter. You can lie. You sit down and let me tell you to stop lying. You see, it was reading, they were coming to know, but they're not reading. Mm-hmm. And if somebody said the best thing, the place you can hide anything from librarian, man, put it in a book. Wow. Because you will not read. Seriously. You will not read.
They say somebody says Quincy is getting old now.
But you want me to get young? What happened in this?
And you know, Quincy, the good news here is we are not asking people to for Cash App tonight because we have a sponsor. The program is taking care of tonight, and I want to say that big thank you. You must say thank you to Mr. Wilbert Yensid, the young businessman that turned politician that wants to be senator of Maryland County. He's taking care of the entire program tonight, and Quincy, the guy, wants to establish early childhood education in Maryland County between 3 to 6 years. He wants to make sure that he brings state of the art early learning institution to Maryland. He also wants to establish a traditional council body to serve as local assemblies, Council of Maryland, to petition their legislative caucus with the county assembly building and secretariat. The boy got planned for Maryland County.
Yeah.
Very young man, 44 years old. With the young people, man, to take over the country, they probably don't old now. Quincy, what do you think?
Yeah, they need to. They probably need to retire. Mm-hmm. They need to retire. Yeah. All of us are getting. You want to get young? He doesn't know that life starts at 50.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. I've got 50, so I just started living. Mm-hmm. I'm not dying just now. Woo, that one forget it. They're not just now. We'll probably we inside.
I will post my picture from 3 months ago. Quincy, I couldn't bend down to tie my shoe strength, and now I can sit down. I can stand and see my belt buckle. And that's a good thing. Before I used to get tired very fast. But now, my man, half of them to get tired, you know. So they exercising here. They too much rest. Y'all lead the rest business. Rest with y'all. Yeah. Look, I mean saying I had to do my stomach flat, my man, because no rest for 3 months. That's a blessing, bro. Yeah, I eating bulk a week. Yeah. No alcohol, drinking plenty of water.
The man went to church pastor preaching. The man said, I want you to talk to God. Whatever you're looking for, talk to God. God will give it to you. Who? God will give you a husband. God will give you a wife if you're not married. All the unmarried people begin to pray right now. One old man, she get man.
Here you go.
But you know that bro, how they can be selective when it comes to the kind of man they want. What you get there? Papa God, when you do it for me, but I want no short man. Yeah, I want no short one that will be embarrassing me. Give me a tall man, very sexy and tall, nice looking, handsome, muscular. I want no short man. That is, you don't want no short man. One short papa standing or rest or trying to pray. So when the papa heard, the papa turned to God. Papa said, God, I know I'm a short man.
Right.
God, I know I'm a short man, but God, you know I'm a multi-millionaire. And I'm looking for a wife that I can spend my millions on. The woman heard it. Her prayer point changed. She said, Papa God, in fact, that first prayer, let's still forget it. Any man you give me now, he showed, he told, he let continue, he let stop bottle. Any man you give me, Papa God, either they want that talking right now beside me, I'm hearing it at your voice. Papa God, just tell me yes, at your voice. I say, hey, with me. Hey, with me. Hey, with me. Yeah, man.
Quincy, the people say, even though the program sponsor, but they say they still won't do something for you. So I should post the Cash App number. So let me see if I can put the Cash App number here, because the people say they still won't do something for you. Or be talking.
Hallelujah. To God be the glory.
Yeah, I know the way in high Moreda, you know.
Moreda get new box number.
Moreda get what?
New box number. He writing letter now. New box number.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like for example, ASHFORD GARLEY, P.O. Box, Hatan, Moreda, Liberia.
Damn it. I'm fun though.
No, not easy. One woman, her husband had a terrible accident. But the woman got wounded badly. The doctors tried to fix her face. Her face poor. And because she was too slim, they couldn't take flesh from on her to fix the face. So they called her husband, who was a fat guy. But then the only place on her husband that has soft skin that they could take skin from, that was her butt.
Oh.
Yeah. So he told the doctor, said, Doctor, this has to be a secret. You taking skin from on my butt to put it on my wife's face. Nobody should know about this. The doctor agreed. He said they will keep it a secret. They lay a man down, they took skin from on her butt, they faced the wife's face. After 3 days, she was all right. Every time the woman pa and man can visit, the man can get be laughing, happy. So the wife asked him one day, say, why you always happy when my parents come here? You really like that? He said, not really that. He said, I can really admire when I see your pa and man kissing you on your job because at my butt, they can be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone a little over half an hour, and today's program has been brought to you by Mr. Wilbert Yancey for Senator in Maryland County, and Quincy. One of the things that Honorable Yancey plans to do is to establish Kipama's Development Bank, CPDB. And he also plans to partner with major aviation company to establish Air Kipamas. You know, that the man has international contacts. He has a lot of people that he can bring to Liberia, specifically Maryland County, to do all of this thing for our county. You know, some people want to get into politics, they want to get in government, they ain't got no part to pace in and a window to throw it out. But this man is he plans to bring in investors to rebuild Maryland County. I think that's a good thing, Quincy. Back to you.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a very good thing. My man, Maryland, I told you, Maryland's a nice place. And so the kind of development, it will help to upgrade, you know, even the people's life there. some of the way of doing things. People got to graduate from certain things. But in Maryland, the elephant theater been in Maryland not for ASHFORD.
The what?
Elephant theaters.
You joking?
Fun get it. You see that when they tell about the lava dragging on the ground. The people got to graduate from nothing. So they kind of development, when it come, it will change the environment.
Oh yeah.
It will change people's life. It will change people's way of thinking.
Yeah.
You ever met fire yet? You know fire dying for the ministry?
No.
The people can't fire for nothing. Fire in the building. You can remember there was a time fire ministry on fire. I think the top floor, it was on fire. The men up there, they yelling, they say, fire, fire. He thinking that he need the calling. When they say fire, you can just put your hands and say, hey, yeah, I don't want gentlemen, I mean, I am man. They said, no, fire behind you, fire. Say, but I made a fire. You mean, yeah, I am man. Fire down. The men die in front of ministry.
Wow.
You know, fire is it? Yeah. My man, they want, you can call tribal, but they Julia, she asked her husband, say, we can be spoiling people our need. People always spoiling our need. They say we're stupid. I can see you, you always moving your battery, the clock battery. Why you can take all the clock battery from there? We're supposed to go somewhere, you can just look at the time, 2 o'clock. Then you take all the battery, you put it inside your bed. He said, Mama, I'm not stupid. The people can be thinking, say, we're stupid. But we're not stupid. The battery, I wanted to stay long. So if they say we should go somewhere 4 o'clock, that time I can put the battery inside the clock. When it's 4 o'clock, we'll go in and take all the battery from there. So only one won't know the time, they have put the battery there. I said, which country the men coming from here? Which country the men from here? You know, embarrass people. You know a country?
I beg you, I ain't get ready to shoot my brother.
The man, his wife, they won't cook dry rice in the evening. They trying to get fire, no fire. He managed his 4 matches. All the match he tried, he couldn't let. Only one. As soon as he struck it one time, the match lit. He looked at him. He said, baby, that didn't want working you. We're ready to cook. You let off a time to cook, we put it on. Jesus Christ. The man blew him out. There you go. And I call it any track.
You would have called trials, eh?
What? They get out of offer and say, baby, do you love me? He said, yes, I love you, baby. From the bottom of my heart. She said, I want you to measure the love. How much love you got for me? He said, look, baby, let me let you know. My love is like I'm a phone. You are my SIM card.
What?
Yeah. There's no me without you. There's no you without me.
They're inseparable.
Yeah, he's the phone. She's the SIM card. He said, without your network, I can't make call. She said, oh, honey, that's too romantic. I love you for that. Let me go cook your food. As you want to cook your food, now you whisper to him and say, my man, she ain't know that Chinese food with that 3 SIM.
Here you go.
Yeah. Some guy went to evangelize in China. The very Chinese guy, they tell the Chinese guy about Christ, about the Lord. Do you know the Lord? Have you met Jesus before? The Chinese guy said no. He said, but if you can bring me sample, I can fix one here. The Chinese man, I'm sorry, I give all the man. The man face anything. Teacher fall asleep in the class. Can you imagine instead of students sleeping, that the teacher sleeping? Sleep carry teacher. My picking water, he just walked to the teacher and I said, teacher, you sleeping in the class? Teacher said, hey, fool, who told you I'm sleeping? I'm not sleeping. I was just talking with God.
Damn it.
Said,
my Lord, you have my phone and your SIM card. You have my phone and your SIM card. My Lord, you have my phone and your SIM card. My Lord, you're my phone. I practice it, Quincy. I practice it. My Lord, you're my phone, and I'm your SIM card.
No matter get talk. No matter get talk. Yeah. The next day, Picking want to sleep in class too.
Wow.
She just said, "Oh, they both first care." So because I slept yesterday, he wants me. Hey, what are you doing? I said, "Teacher, I'm not sleeping." He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I was talking to God." He said, "What did God say?" He said, "God said he talked to you yesterday. You lie on him."
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have Quincy T.Y. Judy as always. Every Thursday, this is what you're going to get entertainment from British Radio Africa through the kind courtesy of Quincy T.Y. Judy. And tonight's program has been brought to you by Mr. Richard Emmanuel Weber Yancey for Senator in Maryland County. And he has 10 basic pillars that he wants to do, things that you want to do for Maryland County. We want to say a big thank you for your sponsorship, the Honorable Richard Emmanuel Weber Yancey. Back to you, Quincy.
Good. The guy was talking about, they say, you know, the thing is, say that only the women can speak English. The man went to this big office. Immediately they call it the LRA. The man went to the LRA, sitting in the lobby, waiting. One guy came. He knew the guy to talk. Then he got jammed. He wanted to use the toilet. But the man won't tell the receptionist, like, I want people. If you want sound, you know, like you're a big guy. So the manager went to the counter, he lay over. The receptionist said, "Yes, can I help you?" He looked at the receptionist, he said, "I'm impressed." He wanted to say, "I'm impressed." He said, "I'm impressed." She said, "Oh, thank you. Thank you very much." She started blushing her off. He went and started back. If he started getting serious, he went back. He said, she said, "Yes." She was smiling now. He said, "Actually, I'm impressed." She said, "I know. I have told you thank you. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you very much." God said, "You are getting impressed." Oh.
You getting what?
Impressed. When I got serious, I said, "You get poo jammy away at all here." Thought they think ever since. Talking ever since. Go use the restroom. You said,
I tell you.
Let people get embarrassed themselves.
I'm telling you.
Look, there was an interview at Hotel Africa on normal days. The shortlisted 20 person. You know, that's why you go to overlook people. You just don't know who you meet ahead. The girl sitting in the lobby. This white guy came downstairs with some kind of old boxer, all a t-shirt, the sleeves, and I mean everything weak. With hole on the t-shirt. He came downstairs, talked to the receptionist, walked to one of the girls, said, "Can I talk to you?" My man, check for the guy to say, "Can I talk to you?" ASHFORD.
Yeah.
The first thing she did, she called her out. What kind of nonsense this? Somebody, you're in police. The whole of last night, you're in a club. You get a woman from there. People come for a serious interview, and you hear talking about, "Can I talk to you?" A big man, you get asked for in front of me, man. What kind of foolishness this? The guy walked. I mean, the guy was so embarrassed, he can't walk away.
Wow. In
about an hour, they started calling them in for the interview. First person, second person. She was the fifth. They called when she opened the door. The guy was sitting down behind the desk. The same guy she caused. She said, "Yeah, close the door back." Her friend said, "What happened?" She said, "I will not get a job."
Man. Gotta be very how you treat people, you know, you never know.
No. And most women got this notion, by the time your men say hi, the next thing is the men want them.
I'm telling you.
And sometimes the men want you.
Wow.
But by the time you see a woman on the street, that is why you notice that most women, sometimes you speak to them, like you don't know them, but you try to speak, they will blush, or sometimes they won't answer you.
That's right.
They're thinking you can be approached. They won't call you J approach it. Tell me, one of my men, they tell you, man, you, I go, all the men I approach, all the
wow.
Yeah. You call a man J for J.
What?
AKA J approach it.
J approach it.
Approach. You see the man approaching, he pointing out a finger.
Yeah.
That thing you know, I feel you are thinking that time you know.
Yeah.
So you're done. But it's your finger whole day.
J approach it. And Quincy, back then in school, the guys in garden, they always let her hang around fine girls, And then when the men asking, "Are you girlfriend?" They just start laughing.
Yeah.
They can't respond. They just start laughing. Making it seem like that a Jew.
Oh, look at it, man. Mama, that level, loud in getting.
I tell you, wow.
Loud. One of my men were in school.
Mm-hmm.
The mailbox. People who receive mail,
yeah,
they consider you to be popular. When in class, the mailman come.
Yeah.
I got letter. Then they start calling. Every time the mailman come, you got letter for ASHFORD GARLEY. 4 5 letter. They ask for their boasting. Some of you, nobody know you're in the school. We are international people. We are business people. People know us. So by the time the mailman hit our classroom door, the man can start facing himself. General, please reduce the noise and respect those of us who are about to receive mail. That's what I'm playing for that burger. I'm playing for that burger one day. I collected some kind of old brief.
Yeah.
Old rapid brief with people in the center. I pull in a brown envelope.
Yeah.
And I put the best signature on the look for old stamp. I lay on it. Any of my classmates listening right now, they can attest to it. We went to class. Hey, I don't know what the guy, whether he lives inside or not, they call the guy Jonah Bestman.
The school in Grand Crew?
Ganta Methodist.
Oh, Ganta Methodist. Okay.
Yeah. By the time the mail guy hit the door, see the man facing yourself on the general respect, please respect. We are about to receive important letters and mails from abroad. Get your mail envelope. The man said, you see, this is not a regular business, it's a parcel. It's a parcel. I just put in for something and it just came in. So he set up here. Luckily, the school decks, he got hole in it to put books. So he just lay the envelope between the decks. Yeah. When you open it, the first thing I keep in now was the shit from the old brief. He just close it by and force it under the desk. Yeah. And then I said, my man, what's that? Why you the mail? The man get all. You bluff too much. Seriously.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joining us to this program has been brought to you by the Honorable Emmanuel Richard Wilbert Yancey. He's our sponsor for the night, and he has plans when he becomes the next senator of Maryland County. One of the things that he plans to do is to revamp the Martha Torbert Airfield. He wants to turn that into an international airport with modern airport terminal building. He also wants to upgrade and expand the harbor of Maryland County to host larger cargo vessels so that we can take the burden of the Freeport of Monrovia, and he wants to establish 2 industrial complexes within Plebo and Calocan. I mean, he has great plans for Maryland County and his ability to attract investors. And Quincy, he has done these things in other countries, so he wants to take them to Liberia. I think that's a good thing. We need to give the young people the opportunity to transform our country. Back to
Is that his photo I'm looking at?
Yeah, that photo right there. Yeah, I'll introduce him to him, Quincy. In fact, maybe when coming November, he might be in Liberia. We're all coming, for the special elections in December. So you meet the guy. I mean, easy to talk with, and the young man loves Liberia and he loves Maryland County.
That's good. That's good. One pastor was preaching. There's sometimes people feel that there's some contradictions in scripture, and this pastor was preaching. He said, I keep hearing people talking about the 3 Hebrew boys. This is a contradiction. Wow. Everybody say, what are you talking? The 3 Bible, there were 3 Hebrew boys. He said, no, church. I just graduated from theological school, and I'm here to make the correction. This is an error. It was not 3 Hebrew boys. There were 2 Hebrew boys and an animal. Everybody in the telephone say, what? He said, I'm telling you, 3 Hebrew boys and an animal. It was Jesus who made them full.
Wow.
The 2 Hebrew boys were Shadrach, Meshach, and the animal was the belly goat. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I said, Jesus Christ. The pastor here will The pastor here will call people.
I'm telling you.
The pastor will spoil people. The man preaching in the church, the man said the topic of his sermon is joy. He said, joy comes in the morning. He said, I'm going to give you joy. Hallelujah. The whole church said, amen. What I think he's doing, one guy in the church, the guy will need joy. Yeah. The pastor there said you will get people joy. You go make it worse. He said, joy will sleep with you tonight. The guy, yeah, he said, Pastor, that laugh. Joy not sleep with nobody. You know how long that woman must have been loving? And you still be preaching God where you talking about joy will sleep with people tonight. Joy not sleep with nobody. Joy sleep with my one. I said, preaching God, order. Preaching God, order. Look, telephone got advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
And you know, nowadays, everybody stuck to the phone. I MC a program at the Marble Point Hotel a couple of months back.
Right.
Everybody head was in the phone. No one knew the next person that was sitting with them on the table.
Wow.
You're speaking, you're trying to sit to the person next to you, you speaking to them, hello, they only answering, but their eyes, their head in the phone. Yeah. That's the bad thing about telephone. People don't sit to converse any longer.
Wow.
You got advantage and disadvantage.
But Quincy, I think you know, you go have dinner nowadays, you know, you sit at the dinner table, everybody on the phone, you know, you can't even, I mean, you can't
no conversation.
Eat the food, no conversation, nothing. You know, you even driving, you know, with the kids, everybody just on the phones, you know. Jeez.
I mean, the telephone, trust me, on a serious note. Now my men too now, the men in that fan technique. And they do the ball away now.
Yeah.
They want to save the Jew number. They can use, for example, foreign ministry.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead of putting the Jew in there. For the West here. So they just put that Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They also put that Protocol 1, Protocol 2. Defense Ministry.
But the Jew didn't get technical, Quincy. You know, you open the phone, they got Mercedes, they got Cadillac, you know, they got Bentley, you know, Infinity, all the names in.
You were all boyfriend.
So my favorite car there, yeah. Like, hey.
If you were all boyfriend, they were all boyfriend, the savior near Daddy Joe.
What kind of Joe?
Daddy Joe. You know that old boss they used to call Daddy Joe?
Yeah, yeah.
He get it. I swear to God, he get it bad. He get it bad.
But the men is about to, my brother. You know. But anyway, they get in learn from the men, and the men learn from the girl too.
The men taking bath, his phone ringing. He won't run from the bathroom, but he was running to him with the phone. She said, "Baby, make it answer the phone. That the defense minister calling you. That brand is some guy. That was really early now. My man got to the phone. He answered the defense minister too. Yeah, Mr. Minister, I will be there shortly."
I said, Quincy, because I said the program sponsor tonight now, only 10 that I would not make with the cash apple.
Well, you told them the money to do.
Yeah, anyway, well, German, what we get tonight. Yeah, anyway, hey, invite that. We got sponsors, so let us just enjoy ourselves tonight. But any day, what they put on fire, yeah. Again,
one guy attended a party.
Right.
Some people like to go to party when people plenty and see a lot of people over there, then they enter just for recognition sake.
Right.
When they enter the party, he sat to the front. Time to distribute the food and drinks. The food started from the back. The distribution only stopped 2 rows to the front. Food finished, drinks finished. The man didn't get anything. So he timed the space. He said, but saying like that, I will go to the back. He went sat down to the back. When the people came with the food, they started from the front. The food stopped 2 seats to the back. He stayed, they didn't get. The man said, what kind of nonsense? I went in front, they gave me food. I came behind, they gave me food. Okay, I know what to do. I will sit down in the center. The man when he sat in the center. Sitting in the center, won't you just take me on the shoulder with waiter in your hand? Then he asked her, what is that? She said a 2p. The man said, you bring in 2p for me to do what thing? Why would do a 2p? That's thing happened to Frank Lobo. You know Frank Lobo, right?
Frank Lobo, the guy from ELBs that used to be like ELBs, right?
Lobo.
Yeah.
Yeah. The man went China. They went to the restaurant. You know that bro man left loving. They just started the restaurant, put trying to face the food. The man grabbed 2 people in here, must start picking a tip. The Chinese making a broad bill and gave to him. 15 US. Friend said, me no eat. The Chinese man said, you know eat, you PT. And you say you picking your teeth. That means you ate something.
Exactly.
What here? Sonny here blacking my face.
What do you mean? Oh,
red,
the red?
Red and white. Okay.
The moon eye. That man that's sponsoring the show. I put it many up this month.
There's no way to put it up.
And speaking of the sponsorship, Honorable Yancey also plans to organize a free zone within the Harper City area. He wants to establish an agriculture base within the county, precisely in Bottleball, and produce the food and the process for local and international consumptions. And Honorable Yancey also plans to open early childhood education and for between 3 to 6 years. And then he also wants to establish three major institutions in the civil and mechanical engineering, and also the IT services, to give our young people the opportunity to, especially not everybody has to go to Monrovia or Monserrato. You can stay in Maryland County, and based on what he's going to do, perhaps other counties can emulate the good examples of what Honorable Yancey plans to do for Maryland County. Back to you, Quincy.
That's very good. My man, right now we need a lot of technocrats.
That's right.
To build the country now, my brother, I trade. Okay, you know, actually, you won't believe that most of the mining, even the mining companies here in Liberia, they don't even have Liberian prospectors. No, they bring Ghanaians, other people. The guys that come and make all the money.
Wow.
They don't have, yeah. One of my men, they may play magic on Broad Street. You know, the thing the guys can do, the culture guys, they put a gas in the mouth and they blow it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have now doing Broad Street. The man can put gas in the mouth, put a fire on the stick. They go, everybody clapping, ooh, they put gas. The dancing, beating the culture. As well, I don't know how that guy managed. They may try to blow that thing. He swallowed some of the gas that had the fire follow me in his mouth. When the man blew, the fire passed through his ear. People yelling, woo! When the man blew, the thing passed through his nose. They was a whoa! When the blood blew, they passed through the mouth. Was a whoa! The guy said, my head went over my head on fire. Y'all bring water.
Quincy, the people say, what are you drinking?
Lemon. Lemon mixed with lime.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Man, when you stop the drinking, you don't feel good. But man, you know, before when men used to drink, they will be suffering from hangover, the head will be hurting them. But man, since I slow down, you can think right. You know, you wake up that there's no hangover. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should stop all the way now. You know, every once in a while, you know, perhaps once a week you have a glass of wine. But because this guy, right? He's a medical doctor, and he said, "ASHFORD, do you know that a glass of beer is equivalent to 6 slices of bread?" Can you imagine? And then some people can sit there and drink 6-pack, 12-pack. Then you want to say, I exercise in my stomach can't go down. How your stomach will go down? You're eating palm butter after 12 midnight. You know?
I tell you, after 12 midnight, eating palm butter.
I tell you.
And you expect the stomach to go down.
I tell you.
It's that. Fuller men, the mega book in the community. One lady soon, the one lady left a buggy, also the buggy lost. Somebody stole the buggy. So the Fuller men standing also decided to use the Fuller men as, like to inquire. She said, oh, somebody stole my bucket, Fuller man, hello. Fuller man, you see my bucket? Somebody stole my bucket. Fuller man, you know Fuller man in English. Oh, my man, let me tell my man, some people sorry for it. Mr. Diallo, sorry, that's just joke.
Okay, Quincy, just before we go home, I want to once again say a big thank you to the Honorable Wilbert Yancey for your sponsorship tonight. And one of the things that Honorable Yancey plans to do is to establish Kipamage Development Bank. And he also wants to partner with a major aviation company to establish Air Kipamage. And this is his agenda. And as a lead consultant with major investment firms that are able to consider their development initiative through his intervention, this will put him in a better position to be the next senator of Maryland County. I want to say a big thank you tonight, Mr. Wilbert Yancey, for your sponsorship. So if you are from Maryland County too, and you think you can beat what the man has, we have the platform here. You can in the contactors, not only that you own a business out there, you want us to create awareness for your business. Please see the marketing department through British Radio Africa. Quincy, one or two jokes that we can call this a night. I gotta go push my cartoon too. After this, there's another job.
You got. Well, calling your under say cartoon pusher.
Cartoon pusher, yeah.
We time to take pay, they can say cartoon money.
We can get paid on time, Quincy. That's why me a little push cartoon.
They can write cartoon on the money. Yeah, man. After tell you that brilliant girls that are in America there, when they come here, we know some of them they got green card, some of them are citizens, all the kind of thing. They might be blocking all over the supermarket and just crying about green card. What's that? You go to the supermarket, you're shopping. You and your people shopping. Yeah, shopping. As soon as you see other people, Angeline, give me my green card in the bag there. What do you want to do a green card in the supermarket? To buy wedding. Green card. The green card are waiting. The ID card or what? That's what.
Yeah.
They think they can call green card. The ID card are waiting.
That's just the resident. I got
the resident permit.
I got American passport. So I'm feeling forgetting what the green card thing can do said now. So yeah.
My brother will suffer with that green card. I said our best. I ain't even buy anything in the supermarket. I told my man, what kind of business they? You go bar. Angeline, a green card in a bag or in the other bag.
Then they'll be speaking serious, eh?
Serious. I can report to the embassy. In fact, I can report to the embassy on Monday so they can do it in the country. People.
Do you? And back then when they said, trouble in some kind of African country, and they see the people taking the American citizen there and airlifting there. That airlifting they're doing when they come by America, they will pay for that ticket. They're not free.
Yeah?
They will pay for the ticket. They're not free when they airlift you because trouble in your country. When they bring them to America, they'll pay. They'll send a bill to them. They're not free. That morale, for any morale, they'll pay. They'll can't work hard and pay that money.
That airlifting thing will work to do it. They were doing to the people that are not free to pay.
That's why they got to find out whether you're an American citizen, your social security number there. Because when you come here, they give you some time to work and pay them back. Of course.
Yeah.
The country how, Quincy? It's free. It's not free.
See? Hi, Logie.
Oh.
Some of y'all want to manage to Montana and we know the level. The minute can they even get ticket money to go back?
I tell you.
They pull the bro, they sell it.
That's why most time when they go into liability, they wait around income tax time.
Oh.
So they file the taxes around December and January, February, March. Then they get plenty of money. They're gonna go kill morale.
I see.
Yeah.
After 2 weeks in Montreal, then you say he went back next week. Next week come pass. Fear. He can't go. He said he get extended his ticket. Who's going to extend his ticket? Nobody. But in the morning, we see the man in sportswear jogging in the Congotan area towards Monrovia with bag on his back. That's what that level. The man get transportation.
Wow.
The man using jogging as level. The man re-enter, he enter one building, somebody office. Look, you want to force. You want to force the level there. We know the hustle. Nobody will help you. As well. No. You can be the oldest brother in the family.
Amen. That's more.
If you get money, if you get money and you hear somebody die in the family, you don't take part in family discussion.
Wow.
They can only call you for opening prayer and closing prayer. Oh, they say our father. They're talking about how much for the casket. They say, oh, to struggle, the casket will cost $15,000 US. The gravesite to do the tomb. The tomb will cost $3,000 US. You the older brother, you get job. Which advice you coming get? How to raise money? No. Now my man can stay hostel. So they can use you to be paying LEC bill. You the oldest in the family, but because you also try to pay LEC bill, that you the one they can send. When guests come, you the one they can send to buy sovereign.
And folks, that's all the time we have to be with. Quincy, your final statement just before we take leave of you tonight.
Mr. Jensen, Honorable Jensen, we'd like to say thank you for the sponsorship, and we'd like to interact with you more. Let's make Liberia better. You guys got all the chances. This is the time. There's no tomorrow. Now is the time. Everything that you want to do in Maryland, come and do it. Come and do it. Get to know the people. Let the people get to know you. Maryland's a wonderful place. I lived there before, especially in Plebo. You know, so I know what I'm talking. Thank you very much. Y'all good night.
And folks, I'm afraid it's all the time I have to be with you. God willing, next Thursday, same time, same place. A big thank you to Honorable Wilbert Yancey for your sponsorship. May God continue to bless you. Thank you for what you've done and continue to do. Right for the people of Liberia and Maryland County. Folks, until then, this has been yours truly. Please allow me to borrow the words of the wise man. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. The height of a man is never known until he rises, and there's no second chance to make that first impression. Don't see okra and swallow bone, because you can't hide your nakedness from bathing bucket. When God bless you, don't see that medicine. When white men know you from black man. This has been yours truly. The medicine of the microphone. The golden voice of Liberia. Ash for the giant. That now you know, man. Have a good night.